Hello everybody and welcome to another video of R&R Partners. My name is Ruxandra and today we're going to talk about the top 5 types of questions that you put either in the comment section of our videos or also you send to us by email or WhatsApp. The reason that we are doing this special type of video today is that we noticed that many of you send us questions and certain types of inquiries that are repeating over and over again, and we understand that this subject might be of interest to you. As you well know, if you have been on the channel already, R&R Partners is a law office located in Bucharest, Romania. We are specialized in immigration and commercial law, and we encourage each and any one of you to put questions that maybe we did not have time to address in the videos or about videos that you might like to see in the future from us. We ask you to put those type of questions and inquiries in the comment section. So let's just jump right into it. The first type of question, and we get it a lot also in the comment section, but also by email, by WhatsApp, even when some people call us, we get it quite often, is: can you get me a job in Romania? These kind of questions might come in various formats. For example, can you get me a work permit in Romania, or do you know a recruitment agency? So that is why, because we get this question really often, we like to address it. The thing is that we are a law office and we are not a recruitment agency. Because we make some sort of content about immigrating to Romania, immigration law issues, it might be confusing to some people. So that is why I think we get this question so often. Bottom line, we cannot really give you a job, and this is not a thing that we can actually do. Some of the questions were, for example, from Hart Godson. Hello miss, I need your contact, I need a job in Romania. No, Hart, unfortunately, we cannot give you a job in Romania, as I mentioned, and this is something you should do by yourself. When you want to come to Romania for a job, first of all, you might need to get a job offer, then you will apply for a work visa, then for a work permit, and after you have all those steps taken care of, you can apply for a residency permit based on your job. Another question we got in the comment section is from Eric. Sir, I want a work permit in Romania. Could you please help me? Again, a work permit is not something that we can arrange. The reason is because a work permit is dependent on getting a job offer. And this is something that the future employees should do themselves. A law office can only help with the immigration file when you get a job if your employer does not know how to make that certain kind of file. To be honest, employing a non-EU citizen is quite difficult, and many employers might just skip this part and just go and, I don't know, get an employee from Romania or from the European Union. And if you are non-EU, you might need our help, and we should collaborate with the employer and the employee, both of them, in order to prepare this file and have it admitted by the immigration authorities. And another way that we got this question in the comment section is: I want a work permit in Romania, could you help me? I will buy it from any company. This is something that is quite a bit of a confusion. You cannot really buy a work permit in Romania. To legally get work in Romania, you should get an actual employment offer. The idea of buying a work permit, although we have seen some people have this kind of this idea in their mind, is not really a legal one. We do not encourage you, and if there are companies who will propose to you, yes, pay this amount of money, hundreds, thousands of euros more likely, and we will get you work permit, I would not advise you to take that kind of chance. It is not really a legal way to come to Romania, and if something bad happens, and it usually will, you might get deported or just lose your money. It could be a scam and you will never get to our country. So be aware of that. Just to make a summary of this, no, we cannot get you work or work permit because we are a law office, not an employment agency. Also, you should be aware that if somebody offers you to give you a work permit for a certain amount of money, please do not take it. Rather come to Romania in a legal way, get actual work. And also be aware that there's a big difference between a work visa, a work permit, and then a residency permit based on that certain kind of work. If you are interested in that topic, we have videos that could help you. We have a video about 5 types of Romanian visas, where we also talk about the types of visa and the work visa itself that you can get for coming to Romania. We will link it down below in the video description. We also have a video about work permits, about the steps that you need to take to get a work permit, the conditions, how you prepare your file for the immigration authorities. And then it might be interesting for you to find out how you get an actual residency permit. So how you stay in Romania longer than 3 months, because based on a visa, you can only stay 3 months in Romania. We will link all those videos below in the description. And speaking of our other videos, if you like our content and if this topic is interesting for you, do not forget to subscribe and hit the like button, because it helps the YouTube algorithm a lot, and it helps also for you to see our future videos and you do not miss any of them. So that being said, let's jump to number 2 of the most frequently asked questions in the comment section of our videos. And that type of question is, how do you get our contact number, our email, or WhatsApp? Usually people just want to know how they can get in touch with us. We get all kinds of comments like those. For example, from Edward, please send me your mobile number, thanks. Or from Chaudhary, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, contact number. Bachakan ask for our email or WhatsApp. And when I get this kind of questions, I usually respond that you can get all our contact details from the channel page. But the thing is that getting our number is not really the most efficient way to communicate with us. If you have a legal issue that you want our help with, the best way to go is to write to us at office@rrpb.ro. I will write it somewhere in this video so you have it on hand. And also, if you have a really dire question or you want to book a legal consultation to discuss your case further, you can do so by going on our webpage, rrpb.ro, and hitting the button of book a consult with us. We also have a direct link to the consultation page, and I will write it somewhere here in the video. And also I want to mention another thing. We get many times people who, you know, even if they get our number, like they get to the channel page or they get on our website, they call us, they want their questions to be answered on the spot. Unfortunately, our internal policy at R&R Partners is that we cannot give free consultations. We would end up doing this all throughout the day, and believe me, we will not get to do any work for our actual paying clients. That is why the only way that this law firm can really work efficiently is for clients or people who want to retain us to book a paid legal consultation. At the moment, this price is €50 for 1 hour of either video call consultation or consultation in person at our office if you are in Bucharest. After having this consultation, you have 2 options. You can either choose to get the information from us and do the whole process yourself. It is possible, of course. Or you can continue with us on the project, and in that case, the consultation that you took will basically be free, because that cost will be deducted from future fees. Now, we will go to the 3rd question that we get most often on our channel. And believe it or not, we get many questions about driving in Romania. We get these questions in the comment section, or even when people call our office directly, many of them ask about how they can drive legally in Romania. And the good news for you that we already have 2 videos on this topic. I will link them somewhere down in the description, and also try to make a card so you can go directly to that link after this video is ended. The way that people ask questions is, for example, Mohammed said, I am from Sri Lanka and I'm having a driver license, and I want to change it to a Romanian driver's license. Or, for example, Huai said, I am Nepali, I apply to Romania work driver, how do I possibly do that? I guess he's asking us if he has a Nepalese driving license, how can he apply for a Romanian driver's license? And Mahfuzur, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, says he has a driving license from Bangladesh, I have no license in any other country, can you help me? Well, most of these questions have one thing in common. People usually want to come to Romania, and they either have a license in their home country which they want to use here, or they have no license at all, they know how to drive, I hope, and they want to get a Romanian driving license. Most of these things are addressed in the videos that I just talked about driving legally in Romania and also about recognizing your driving permit from abroad in Romania, but I will just address it again in a nutshell. So, if you want to recognize your driving license from another country, you should check the Vienna Convention. This Vienna Convention, you can easily find it by doing just a simple Google search. Will show you the countries that will recognize each other's driving license, and that helps you a lot. Maybe you do not need to take the test all over again and do any special clarifications once you come in Romania. Please be aware that you should not just take your driving license from another country and assume that you can use it in Romania directly. We had many cases with clients that were quite unfortunate. One of the most recent cases were for some people in the US. They came to Romania with their driving license from the US, assumed that it will just be recognized by the public authority, and they got pulled over. The problem is that when they got pulled over, they were considered to be driving without a license. So the policeman did not take into consideration the driving permit from the US at all, which was of course a legal thing that we must clarify after. But they got a criminal record, which is quite bad. You could go to jail for driving without a license in Romania. So be aware that this fact is quite serious and you should not take it lightly. And if you want to go on another route, is to get an international driving license. We spoke about that in our other videos as well, so make sure to check them out. Or if you are up to it, just come to Romania and go to driving school, get a Romanian driving license, and things will be very, very easily for you. This is the best option if you plan to stay in Romania longer, because otherwise you will just get Romanian driving license and you will go through this process all over again. If you want to go and work or live in another country, you should see if the Romanian license is applicable and so on. So if you want to stay in other countries, maybe an international driving license is the best way to go. Now we have number 4. One of the most frequently asked questions we get on this channel is about getting a visa for Romania. People have all type of questions on this topic. For example, from Charita, he or she says, I am Sri Lankan, can I apply for a visa? My friend came to Romania as a tourist, but now he transfers to work permit. Or Janaka says, how can I apply for a tourist visa from Sri Lanka? Again, Sri Lanka. Another person says, please give me a work permit D-type visa. And we have all sorts of other comments and questions about visa expressed in other ways. Bottom line, people are asking if we can get them a visa. This is a question that is quite similar to the one about the work and work permit. And the answer is no, you cannot buy a visa from us. We are a law office. The best we can do is help you apply for the visa in your home country. So it goes like this. If you want to come to Romania, the first step is to get the visa. Depending on your case, it could be a tourist visa, a work visa, a family reunification visa. Again, you can check our video about types of Romanian visas, which I will link down below, and find out more. When you apply for this visa, you are in your home country or in another country where you are a resident. And at that moment, you are not already in Romania, so we cannot go in person with you to a certain office. You will have to do the process yourself, and if you want, the best you can do is get our help for preparing this type of file. We can help you remotely, and once you come to Romania, we can help you in person to get your residency permit and your work permit depending on your case. So while no, you cannot buy or get a visa from us, we are not a public authority, we do not do that, it is quite impossible. If you need, we can indeed help you to prepare the file for your visa to get accepted as easily as possible. This applies for any type of visa, so if you want our help on this subject, write to us at office@rrpb.ro or book a consultation with us and we can discuss more. And number 5, this is really a bonus from us, but also a bonus from you. It's not really a question that we get from you quite often, but it is like a type of comment that we appreciate greatly and we wanted to give it an honorable mention in this video. The 5th type of comment that we receive most often in this video is a comment of thank you and appreciation, which we really like, and we'd like to give our thanks back to you for posting this type of comments. So, for example, Star Ivan said, "Thank you, very helpful to one of our videos." We got another thank you from Tohidul. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. We have comments about our videos being informative and they will benefit many people, which we really hope will be the case. And many other comments of thanks from you. We are very grateful for all of those. So thank you for each and any one of you that is posting comments of thank you to our video. We really read them all and we try to comment to all of them, and really like that we created this community and that people are responding positively to our videos. So if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to post a comment down below and let us know that you like this type of content, or maybe if you have any type of suggestion for future videos, we also like those types of comments from you. And again, if you like our videos and if you want to send your appreciation and thanks for our work here on the channel, another great way to do is subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. We actually noticed that most of the people who are watching our videos are actually not subscribed to our channel, which is quite a pity. Because if you like our content, maybe you like to see it in the future as well, and subscribing to our channel not only helps us to gain more traction and have people on the videos see that the channel is growing, but also will help you to see our content in the future more easily. That's about it for today. Have a lovely day and see you in our next video. Bye bye!